Kasi dun sa expression or sa response natin, dun mo mafe-feel kung validated ka or rejected ka eh.
I think more than just what to say, it's what to think and what to believe.
You know, you shouldn't impose what you think. You shouldn't impose what you assume about the person. You should always listen to them first and what they tell you.
When I told my parents that I'm gay, my dad just said, ano naman kung bakla ka. And then he assured me that no matter what, I am his child. When I came out as a trans woman, he told me, kung magiging mabuting tao ka bilang babae, mabuhay ka.
Although parang umawat ako ng matagal before I came out to my mother. So parang during that time, paplansya lang siya. And then, meron akong girlfriend. Yun. Yun lang sinabi ko. Hindi ko sabi na, hindi rin ako komportable pa sabihin na I'm a lesbian. Hindi ganun eh. So, after nun, nung nalaman niya yun, parang, gumanon lang siya, tapos nag-smile siya.
I think my coming out really depended on person to person. I think some of my friends already understood that maybe I was queer, maybe I was trans even before I knew it. But what I do appreciate about that is that no one assumed or that no one imposed that on me. You know, you shouldn't impose what you think. You shouldn't impose what you assume about the person. You should always listen to them first and what they tell you.
Bakit hindi mo sinabi sa akin? Best friend mo ko! Ano to, kahit magkasama tayo, babae yung gusto mo? Yep.
I guess if someone comes out as queer, I think the first thing maybe you can ask them is how they're feeling. You know, because it can be a very stressful, it can be a heavy opportunity. Even if they are confident enough or comfortable enough to come out with you, of course, it doesn't excuse it, that doesn't erase maybe the anxiety they might feel, that you might react negatively.
So pag sinabi mo kasing matagal na naming alam na bakla ka, may pagka-sarcastic kasi yung delivery. So, paano mo rin ba dineliver yun? It's the way you phrase the matagal na naming alam. Or, baka matagal ka na naming tanggap. Pwede kasing gano'n.
Tingnan din natin kung paano dineliver. Kasi may mga tao kapag wala silang background ng SOGSC training, kung nagulat siya, kasi nga sabi natin iwasan yung ganong klaseng surprise, di ba? Kasi it gives an impression na okay, may judgment siya doon.
You know, they might feel a little betrayed or hurt because the people that they grew up with, you know, family, close friends, that they're the first people to actually not accept them. So I think that going through life, a lot of queer people carry that distrust with them.
Learning how to say it and at the core of it, because you believe that the identities are valid. Again, intention. Intentional dapat yung pagsabi, intentional dapat yung pag-celebrate. Kasi pag hindi purposive at intentional, performative lang siya. Nababago ba yung pagtingin? Hindi.
Mag-sorry ka na nagulat ka. And then tell that person na I don't know what to say. Importante yun I don't know what to say. Pero siguro kung meron man akong gustong sabihin, ako pa rin naman to. Pwede mong sabihin yung gano'n, simple eh. Diba? Kasi hindi mo kailangan mag-assume. Kasi the more na mas nag-assume tayo, the more na mas nagkakos ng harm dun sa isang tao.
Even if they know that other people love them, even if they know that other people support them, you know, even when they come out, they're not sure if that love will continue, or they're not sure that that support will continue. So I think it's important to just ask them how they are muna, you know, ask them if they're okay, ask them what they're feeling, and I think it will make them feel that they're very seen, because you don't put yourself in the center. No, you always focus on them, on what they're feeling, not what you're feeling. It's not you. You're not the one coming out.
Don Emilio, may sasabihin po ako sa inyo. Sana po wag po yung mabibigla. I'm gay.
Ma, hindi ako lalaki. Hindi rin ako silahis. Sa puso't isip ko, babae ako.
Kaya meron tayong results sa The Trevor Project. Mas vulnerable yung mga LGBTQ+, sa pagka-develop ng mental health disorders. Kasama na dito kasi merong stigma and discrimination. So kung nandun ka sa closet and then nakikita mo environment mo na very anti-LGBT sila, so hindi ka ganun ka-safe, mafe-feel mo na parang you don't really belong.
I have had students talk to me, you know, about personal issues, and I personally, I welcome that. You know, sometimes these things can get heavy. But I also know what it's like to be young and to be queer and to not sure who you can trust. So I'm very glad that they trust in me. I think I tried to be the older queer person that I felt I needed when I was young. So that's why I tried to be as supportive of my students as I can be. Because I know how much someone at that age needs someone to ask, hey, are you okay? Hey, are you fine? And someone to listen to them.
I think more than just what to say, it's what to think and what to believe. Because what to think and what to believe changes our motivations. You are safe with me. I celebrate you. You are beautiful. Those are the things that will come out to a person who understands that being queer is beautiful. If prejudice attached to it, magbabago yung lengguwahe.
Well, kasi dun sa expression or sa response natin, dun mo mafe-feel kung validated ka or rejected ka. Yung impact nun syempre sa mental health, rejected ako. So, parang ikaw na yung inaasahan ko natatanggap sa akin, tapos pati ikaw, ganyan yung naging reaction mo. So, yung feeling na parang you are left out and you're alone. Sa possible, danger na pwede siya mag-develop ng kung ano mang mental health concern eventually. Kung magtutuloy-tuloy yun, kung wala talaga siyang mga kaibigan at pamilyang tatanggap sa kanya.
So I think that's where a lot of the anxiety comes from. The fact that we know that, love and hate can coexist in very complicated ways. Okay? But ultimately, sana mangibabaw yung love. Sana mag-conquer, sana manalo, sana maging successful yung love. And that's what, that's what ultimately I think coming out is about. You should make the person feel like they're still loved and they're still accepted.
Kung tanggap natin ang LGBTQIA+ people, the beautiful language will follow. There will be no doubt. There will be no judgment across it.
Do you still love Daddy even if I'm gay?
I'm gay. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you sooner. I honestly just realized.
Don't you dare apologize to me.
I'm bi.
Oh, that's great.
I wish more people would understand about the vulnerability of coming out.
So if someone came out to you, please make sure na it's confidential. Kasi it doesn't mean na nag-come out siya sa'yo ay ibig sabihin meron ka ng free pass to tell it to those people around you. Kasi baka ikaw lang naman ang pinagkatiwalaan at wala naman siya iba pang sinabihan.
A lot of queer people, it's not like we came to this realization overnight. No, it's not like an impulse that we're just acting on na parang craving. It's something we spent years thinking about. It's something that we've debated within ourselves.
So, when someone comes out to me, I always say thank you. Thank you for trusting me with your truth. Because again, it's not easy to come out.
Hindi talaga siya madali kasi ito na example. May iba, sila ay talagang kinikick out sa households nila. May iba pinapatigil ng pag-aaral. May iba nawawalan ng trabaho dahil dyan sa pagka-come out nila. And then yung pinaka-worst na nalalaman ko, yun nga, iba binubugbog, o kaya naman, dahil nga hindi naging okay yung response sa kanya, namamatay sila ng dahil sa suicide.
But what if our view of queerness has always been positive? Then no one needs to come out. The language becomes different and changes to magaling ako dahil bakla ako. Mabuti akong tao dahil trans ako.
I believe that there are a lot of very outdated policies when it comes to schools. Like, yung mga haircut policies, I don't believe that the length of hair affects your performance as a student. I believe that if there are uniforms, it should allow students to choose the uniform which is gender affirming to them. Kung may trans student and they prefer to wear the women's uniform, allow them because that doesn't affect anybody, that doesn't hurt anybody.
As much as possible, di ba, kung meron tayong hindi naintindihan, you can ask yung person kung ano ba halimbawa yung kanyang paano ba siya nag-identify. Kasi nga, hindi ka aware kung ano siya, di ba? You can ask that person kung saan ka ba nag-identify? So, how can I better support you?
Baka nga rin, we go beyond the language. Maybe it's the body language that we can talk about. A hug, a warm hug can actually be a good gesture when someone comes out to you, holding their hand.
Siya pa rin naman yung kaibigan mo, siya pa rin naman yung anak mo, siya pa rin naman yung taong kilala mo noon. mas naging matapang lang siya na ipakilala kung sino siya.
And hopefully, we begin our journey as Filipinos to really reminding ourselves that being queer also means being powerful. This is why we are celebrating Pride, because we are reclaiming the real narrative of queerness, which is grounded on power, grounded on humanity and dignity.